All right, good morning, everybody. This is Deborah Chesum, and I'm coming to you today to talk about Empower. Empower is a social media platform that you can come and use similar to other social media sites. You can make posts, make comments, like, share, all kinds of different things, as you can see here on my page. Uh, this is similar to Facebook and or Twitter or what any of those social media sites out there. The difference is that on this platform you can earn money for doing all those things that you're normally doing. And Empower is a democratically social media site where everyone who joins this and gets started using it uh, earns money. All the money comes back to you. So you can do things like you can post bids on here, items that you want to sell, like you see here, travel charger on here that I have, and I have it in an auction and people bid on it, and you earn money from doing that as well. Every time somebody comes to your page and likes one of your posts, uh, you start earning money from that. Basically, what I wanted to do here today is to show everybody who is on Empower already or who has been presented with the opportunity to come and use this program, how it exactly works and the things that you need to do on a daily basis in order to earn. Now, if you see up here at the top of my page, my balance, so far to date, I have earned $1,479.38, and that's from doing things like posting things, selling things, bidding on things, and the like. And over here on the right, you see daily goals. When you click on that, it's going to tell you what you're required to do on a daily basis. And if you look at mine here, in order to meet my goals every day, do 8 bids. I have to list one thing. Uh, I've already did some posting, so you're not going to see my total here. But whatever the total here is, that's what you are required to do. Right now, I'm sitting at 2 more posts on here to meet my goal here, and then I have an opportunity to get a bonus by posting a couple more, a few more. Here, where it says share, that's a goal that you have to meet. I've already started doing some this morning already. And as you can see here, I have 21 more to do. So, but when you're looking at share, okay, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go to other people's pages on here and share their stuff per se. You can if that's what you want to do. But primarily, what it means is that um, in order to close a loop with people so that you start getting paid, you have to go to their pages and you have to like their stuff, comment on their stuff. And if you see something that you really do want to share on your personal page, like my personal page here, then you're more than welcome to do that. I share a few things, not too many. I'll share it if it has a lot of interest or uh, can get a lot of activity towards it for that person. It's kind of when you share something that someone else has posted, you're helping that person get noticed and whatever it is that they posted for the day, getting them more recognition. but I primarily try to just post personal stuff because I'm going to tell you personal stuff like this. I posted this, I posted this, I posted this. Now, what this does is it enables anybody coming to my page to come and like that post, comment on that post, or share that post. But liking it and or commenting on them on personal posts like such as these enables a person to close the loop with you. And once that loop is closed with you, then you uh, then you can go back and you can go to their page and close the loop on them. And so then in doing that back and forth kind of thing with people that you're building trust with, you are starting to earn. So I have been on here, I think today is my 20th day, and I'm starting to build trust with people. And if you look over here uh, on people I trust, I click on this, and it's going to take me to my chart that tells how I'm doing with my building my trusted relationships. And also, uh, Empower is going to ask you for your location, where you live. And so once they know where you live, they're going to connect you with people that are uh, geographically close to you. Like for an example, I'm in Waco, Texas. So a lot of the people that I'm building trust with are in Texas or in the surrounding areas where I live. Some of them live really close to me. Texas is a big state. So some people are really close to me and others aren't. Like this right here, this graph right here will tell you the distance of the people that you're building trust with. Some are close, like this graph shows some of my people are 110 miles away, some are 220 miles away, and so on and so on. So to see your graph on how you're doing on a daily basis, and one of your goals on here is to get yourself into the green. And I'm going to show you the graphs so that you understand what it is I'm talking about. This is the graph where I am showing you. Now, my circle, I've done pretty good at that. I'm in the green. I'm at 100%. Maximizing my circle of trust, that needs some more work. So I got to work on that. But really, maximizing my circle of trust, to get that over into the green, really it means that the people that you're building trust with and you're going and closing their loops, they need to come back and close your loop. So as soon as they start coming and closing your loop, then this graph here is going to move into the green. Okay, so let me show you some more here. Here's graphs that show your earning by posting. So, I was up into the green here, and it's telling me right now that I'm at 57%. I need to bring that up, which will come up later when I do some more posting. So this tells me how I'm doing earning by selling. I've been posting a lot of stuff on here for sale, and people are bidding on them and buying them and or sponsoring them. So this is putting me up into the green for my efforts for doing that. I'll click on more here. Offer many items for sale. Right now I'm sitting at 76%. I need to do more. I need to post more things for sale on here to bring it up into the dark green area. Sponsoring many items. If when you're bidding on something and you win the bid, you have two choices. You can either buy that product or item that they are selling and you've won the bid on it, or you can opt to sponsor it. And so as you can see here, I'm at 87% right now for sponsoring other people's items that they have for sale. So let me tell you, when you're sponsoring something that somebody else is selling, you they're earning on you sponsoring as well as you earning on whatever you're sponsoring. So it's a win-win for both you and the seller. So you're both making money at the same time here. So let me go back here and close out some of this so that I can get back to the circle of trust and show you the people that I am building trust with on a daily basis here. Let me go back and refresh this. Now, this list down here shows me the people that I have been building trust with, which means that I've been going to their page every day and closing their loop. And these blue circles here mean that I have gone to these people's pages and I have closed their loop. Now I'm waiting for them to come back and close my loop so that I can come back again and close their loop again. And each time that we do this, we're earning. Every time you close somebody's loop and they come back and close your loop, you're earning. So you can see here, this is the status. I've been with this young lady, building trust with her for 20 days now, and I'm waiting for her to come back and close the loop with me so that I can continue to build trust with her. I'm not exactly sure at this point because I've only been on here 20 days, but I'm assuming that as soon as I've completely built trust with this person, that they will become my top 25, and this star will highlight or something. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm assuming that that's what happens. So you can see here all the people that I'm building trust with and how I have gone and I have closed the loops with them, and I'm just waiting now for them to come back and do the same thing for me. So this is where I come to check and see who I need to close loops with, and I try to work on that every day. Now, this person here, I have gone and this morning and went to his page to close his loop. And as you can see here, there's still 2 more things on there that I need to close. But because I've been going to his page every day for the last 8 days, I have gone on there and liked everything on his page. So now I have to wait for him to post something else, at least 2 more items on his page, so that I can come back later on and close that loop with him. So one of the other things I want to say is that when you go to somebody's page to close their loop and they don't have enough on there for you to like in order to close the loop, then there's another option on there that you can bid by 1 cent to close that loop. But let me just tell you, you can do that if you want to in order to just close the loop if that's what you want to do. But let me tell you that when you do that, then that 1 penny Empower is going to take out of your account, your bank account or your PayPal account. So I believe, I've been trying to keep an eye on that and not too much bid buying because we all have only a certain amount in our bank accounts or our PayPal accounts. On how often you do that. If you're okay with 1 cent coming out of your account all the time, then go ahead and do that. But just letting you know that it will be subtracted from your account. Now, I think that what happens also, and I've been trying to keep an eye on my account, in my bank account about that. I believe that eventually Empower comes back and reimburses you that penny that's being taken out of your account. So, I believe that, it's coming out of your account, but I believe that they're reimbursing you. So it's still kind of a win-win for everybody. You're still making your money back. I have to get more clarification on that, and I'll get back to you later on that part of the subject. So I just want to show you here. I haven't visited this person's page yet, so I'm going to go ahead and click on it, and I'm going to go to their page to show you how it's done when you're trying to close a loop with somebody. Now, I have been with this person for 20 days, and I haven't built much trust with him yet, but it's probably because it's taken him a while to come back to me and close the loop. Now, he has come back and closed the loop with me, become his fan. Okay, now let me tell you, you can have as many fans on here as you want. You can become fans with as many people as you want. And it's pretty beneficial that you do that, become a fan with as many people as you can. As far as friends are concerned, Empower allows you to have 100 people on your friends list, and that's it. But you can have as many fans as you want. So choose your friends wisely, is what I'm trying to say. And know that you can only have up to 100 friends on here. So now I'm going to come down here and take a look at his page and see what he has personally posted. And you can tell by here, this is him. This is something he's personally posted. And all I need to do now is close out 3 things on his page to close the loop. So I'm going to do that. And here you see he says, haven't been on here lately. So I'm going to go ahead and like that. And I'm going to make a comment. Glad to see you back and closing your loop. So I'm saying that so that he knows that I'm closing his loop, and that whenever he is shown to me, I will come back and close his loop. So now he knows that there's somebody here who will come to his page and close his loops so that he can earn as well from doing so. So I'm going to post that. Okay? So now I'm going to go to the next one. And here he's asking, how's everyone doing? I'm going to like that. And as you can see, the counter is going. I have one more I have to do. But I want to just say, I make a comment to him. Doing great. Hope you are as well. So doing this, making a comment on his post, I'm showing him that I'm really trying to build a trust relationship with him by communicating to him. So always try to, at least comment on some of their posts. I'm not saying you have to comment on all of them, but comment on a few and show them that you're sincere about building trust with them, and that you're paying attention to them. So I'll post that. So here he's just saying, hey, fans and friends. So I could like that if I wanted to. I just want to kind of search through here and see if there's anything a little more interesting to, it says here, praying for the families in Baton Rouge right now, including mine. So I'm going to like that. So now I have closed this loop with him, and this page will close out. Now, a lot of times what will happen is, once you've closed the loop out with someone, it will redirect you to someone else. And the way you can do that is you can click on these arrows here and it will redirect you to the next person. Now, the next person that's presented to you, you may not even have started building a relationship with them yet, and you may not even be a fan of them yet. So you can either go ahead and become a fan of them and click on 2 of their posts to start building a relationship with them. But what I personally try to do is in the very start of my day is I try to continue on with the people that I have started building trust with to the people I trust rather than starting a new relationship with somebody right at this point. I'll go back and see which ones I need to close my loops with that I've already been building trust with. So let me just continue here and scroll on and see who else on here that I need to close a loop with. This young lady here, I've already been to her page today, and I still have one more to do on her to close the loop, but I'm waiting for her to post some more stuff on here so that I can do that. Here's another one that I'm building trust with, and I'm gonna try. My goal today was, you see how you see this bar right here? I'm building a lot of trust with this young lady here, and I'm just waiting for her to come back now and close the loop with me. So what I kind of want to do today is, and I kind of change my strategy up from day to day, is take a look at all the people that I'm building trust with and try to find the ones that I have done a great deal with and see if uh, I can close the loop with them today because, like I was saying in your goals, you only have so many every day that you can do. Okay, see this person here, Doug? Doug, I've been building trust with him now for a while. I kind of lost him here. Okay. But you see here, I'm building great trust with him. So because it's the bar on here is huge, I want to go to his page now, and I want to try to close a loop with him. You can change up your strategy every day, however you want to do it. But the closer I get to closing out this bar on him, the better it is for both of us. So I'm going to now work on trying to close this loop out. I have 5 things to do on his page. And Doug is usually on a day-to-day basis. He's pretty good about getting stuff on his page to like. So I'll start from the beginning. I like. And I can pretty rest assured that with Doug, I'm going to find quite a bit of stuff on there that I can like. He does these unique little posts on his page, which is, gives you a lot of information, shares facts with you, things like that. So I kind of, I like that. And if you've been building trust with somebody for quite a while now, sometimes it's going to be a little difficult to try to find something on there that you haven't liked already. But so sometimes you have to kind of just scroll through their page and see, what things uh, you haven't liked yet. And so done. Boom, I'm done. I done closed the loop with him. So that's strategy for my building trust with people. And up here, is another way you can uh, search people's pages, and Empower will present people to you. One that you either haven't built trust yet, and maybe you want to decide to do that, and and start building trust with them, you can do that. Uh, or you can skip, and maybe it'll present you with somebody you've already been building trust with, like Peter here. I've already started building trust with him. I had since Empower has presented him to me. I'm going to go ahead and like 3 of his posts. And close his loop. Now that the loop is closed with him, he can come back and close the loop with me, and we start earning on Empower. Okay, now let me show you some other things here. Up here, when you click on this, of course, you recognize this from, say, like Facebook or something. This is where you click and see any friends, anybody that sent you a friend request. And usually what Empower will do is they'll ask you, have you ever met this person in real life? Have you ever met them face to face? If you haven't, you don't have to accept the friend request with them. It's up to you. But pretty much, I save my friends for people that I know personally or have had a great relationship with them prior to Empower. So here, you click on here, and it's going to show you notifications, messages that have come from either other Empower members or from Empower themselves. And you can find those messages here. Like here, these little arrows mean that these are messages that I have sent out personally to people, and you can do that. You know, you can do that on people's pages. You can message them. There's a box at the top of their page that says message, and you can send them a message. Empower sends you messages about things that are going on in your page. Like they'll notify you about something you put on there for sale and somebody's bought it. Like I got this message this morning about this gentleman who bought an item I was selling on here, and he bought it. So now I've messaged him and asked him, was he going to buy the item or was he just going to sponsor it? So now I'm waiting for him to reply back to me. If he decides he wants to buy it, then I need to take and ship this product to him. And when I posted this sale on here, I posted on there the cost to the buyer for shipping. So you can charge the buyer also what it's going to cost you to ship that item to them, so that it's all included in the final price, so that you cover your shipping costs as well. So right now I'm waiting for him to get back to me uh, on his answer to this. So once he does, then I'm either going to ship that item to him or he's going to sponsor it. And if he sponsors it, then the ad runs again, and we both earn from that. From somebody else wants to buy it. So when people sponsor things, I mean, even if you bid on something and buy it and you decide to sponsor, nothing's coming out of your pocket per se, but you're putting it back on the market again to resell and earning even more money. Okay, let me go back to the messages again. And Empower also sends out messages to you, concerning things like this message came from Empower, and they're telling me that uh, my earnings, my all-time earnings right now are sitting at 1,255. But as you can see, since this message was sent out, I've earned even more. Now I'm at $1,485.65. But when this message was sent out, my all-time average right here was this amount. And on this day, they tell me on August 22nd, I earned $40.19. And that could become from things that I've bid on, things that I've sold, things that I've posted, people coming to my page, liking, whatever. But whatever those actions were, it earned me $40.19 for that day, August 22nd. And this graph shows you where you're at in your goals for earning. Right now, I'm already in my third month, and I've actually only been on here 20 days. So, according to this graph, I'm doing pretty good here. So I'm really ecstatic about all this. That you have the potential to reach your goals even ahead of what Empower says you need to do. So I'm well on my way to reaching my 3-month goal, and only on here 20 days. So it's pretty cool. Um, the next thing I want to show you here is your notifications for uh, the activity that's going on within Empower. And these are notifications that are coming from different people. Like here, this tells me that this young lady, Latrice Williams, has bid on my travel charger. She also bid on my assorted koozies. She also bid on my bracelet. And then it'll tell you things that other people are doing in within the Empower. It lets you know who's bidding on what, the price that they're bidding at it at, and those kind of things. So this is just kind of a rundown of all the activity that's going on within Empower. And also, it lets you know when people like something you posted. It will also tell you people who just become your fan. So see here, I've become fans with this. This person has become fans with me. So now, when they're shown to me again, and their page comes up to me, then I will become their fan as well. So whenever anybody becomes a fan with you, it's always good to go back and become a fan with them. And just to kind of show you that, let me go to his page and become his fan. So if I haven't already become his fan, now I may already be a fan of his, I may not. Okay, so Bobby has become my fan. So now I want to return the favor to him and become his fan, okay, because he became a fan of mine. And since I'm now become a fan of his, I want to close his loop while I'm here. So I will like a couple of his things just to close out the loop. And now that we're fans and I've closed out his loop, then he will come back and he will close the loop on me now that we're fans. So, okay, now I want to take you to Empower's marketplace and show you all the stuff that everybody who is on Empower and are selling things. This is where you come to look and find things that people are selling, kind of like Amazon, that sort of thing. And you can bid on them. And when you're on your own page, the first things that are going to pop up are things that you're selling. So it's going to show you all the stuff that you're selling here and how they're doing, how many more days are left in the auction. It's going to show you everything that people are bidding, show you how much money you're making so far on things that you bid. Now, if you want to go and you want to bid on something, like this young lady here is selling, you can outbuy something from her from Skinny Body Care. Now, if you don't see anything, you can just go to the next page and find something else that you want to bid on. I mean, there's just all kinds of stuff on here that people put on here to bid on or buy. Recipes, you know, they'll sell different little items, kind of like what I was showing you. Things that watches, socks, clothing, jewelry, all kinds of stuff. So they even put their own businesses on here. Empower recommends that you put your businesses on blogs rather than uh, some of this stuff that you're seeing here. Also, when you do have blogs on here, they're going to show you. They're going to show up here in the marketplace as well. And when you create a blog in here, you can earn from your blogs as well. And you can put a price on those blogs for people to bid on to read more of your blog. And I'm going to get more into that in another video, but I just wanted to kind of take you through this marketplace. So I've showed you the for sale section. I'll show you things that I've bid on. And this is going to present to you a list of things that you bid on, and it's going to tell you the status of that. You know, it's going to tell you you've been outbidded. If you want to continue to bid on that, you just simply click on place bid, and the bid's going to be for $22.07. Now that money, so that you understand, that money is going to be deducted from your balance up here. Okay? If you don't win the bid, that they return that money back to you. So even if you don't win the bids that you're bidding on, the money comes back, so you're not losing. Empower makes sure that you're taken care of and stuff, so you're not losing out on anything. So these are all the things that I've bid on so far, and it's quite a few. Some I've won, you can see, and most of the items that I've won, I chose not to actually buy them. I've chose to sponsor them. So now I've enabled myself to make more money and enabled the seller who's selling this to make more money as well. So a lot of stuff, and there is even more here. So here, you can look and see things that you're sponsoring, and I'll show that to you. These are things that I'm sponsoring. Now this one here, this auction ended, so it's complete. And when you're sponsoring something, Empower will repost it 3 times. If you don't get any bids on the item after 3 times, Empower won't automatically repost it again. If you want to repost it, you'll have to do it yourself. But you can see here, I still have some active. This one's completed 3 times, so I chose not to, because nobody was bidding on it. So I'm not going to keep sponsoring it if nobody's going to bid on it. So down here is where your blogs are, and I'll show you my blogs that I've done so far. These are the different blogs that I've done. And if somebody else is coming to this, they read more, then it requires them to bid on that or pay whatever price I set at the time. I think it's 1 cent. Maybe I charge for you to come in. But this is where I post any business opportunities that I have outside of Empower. Like, for example, this one, I'm promoting FutureNet and Future Ad Pro. So I have a blog written up in here talking about FutureNet Club and Future Ad Pro and the benefits of it, and a video for them to watch. And I also have a link in here for them to click on if they're interested in checking out more about my business outside of Empower. So I have a couple of things in here that I have done, uh, and primarily just my businesses, like Empower, FutureNet, Future Ad Pro, another business I do, which is Stiflorp. So I put all that stuff in here in my blog, or I'll just do a blog about talking about something, about marketing or how tos or something like that. So this is Empower. Uh, I hope that those of you that are in Empower have gotten a better understanding of how all this works, and remember that when you're posting uh, on your page and meeting your goals, to always every day try to make sure that you're going and closing out the loops for everybody who's building trust with you, so that everybody earns on here and is successful. And just to let you know, if you're not in Empower yet, this balance that you see up here at the top, they do cash outs every 90 days. So it's not like you can cash this out now. You have to wait until this uh, is matured, and then you can cash out. But it's every 90 days. So, it's going to take patience on your part, a dedication to come in here and meet your daily goals and do all the stuff that is required in order for you to make some money in here. So, but just think about where that balance is going to be 90 days from now, you know. And the other thing that I haven't let you know was, once you get started up in here, when you click on my link to join me, you're going to get $20 to get started. And the really cool thing about that is, not only do you get $20, but I get $20 too. So everybody that you invite to come on Empower, you invite them in here, you can they get $20, you get $20. So that's another way to make more money in here. Inviting more people in here and sending, they get 20, you get 20. So that's another way. Also, Empower, just for getting started with Empower, Empower gives you $1,000 in your advertising. And let me show you that here. When you start advertising on Empower, Empower generously gives you $1,000 to get you started doing your advertising, which is really cool. But let me just add to you that it's giving you, putting forth $1,000 to get you started, but you also, when you're spending that advertising, eventually when your balance matures and it comes time to cash out, they're going to take from your balance whatever that utilized cost is here. They're going to take that from your balance. Like right now, if I was matured and I wanted to cash out, $793.14 would come out of my balance first, and whatever's left over is what I would get. So I just want to make that really super clear to everybody, that when you're doing advertising on here, Empower gives you $1,000 to get you started, and you will eventually have to pay that back though, out of your balance from up here. Now, I've been on here 20 days, and Empower, through my my advancements that I've had in here, I'm at orange star right now, and I'm not real clear on how it all works, but Empower extended to me another $1,000, so now I have a total of $2,000 in here that I can use towards my advertising. Let me show you here before I end this video one last thing about here where it says get more power. I'll show you that. And I was telling you that right now I'm at the orange star level right now. I advanced to that, and Empower has this set up so that it can automatically advance you to these different levels. What's going to happen is your account is going to be automatically set up for 100%, and as you're earning, then Empower is going to keep an eye on what you're doing and how your balance is, and they're going to automatically update you to the next level. Now, my next level on here would be green, okay? And if I'm scheduled to be upgraded automatically in September, I think it's either the 3rd or the 13th, I forget. Oh, it says down here, September 13th, I will be automatically upgraded to green. So this tells me right here, my pay percentage of my ad platform fees with any matured or non-matured will be at 34%. So I'll be paying out 34% of what I owe in my ads when I mature. This also tells me the number of communities that I can create. You can create communities on here like Facebook. You create fan pages. You can create communities on here. Right now, when I get green, I can do 4. The number of posts I can make per day is 6, 180 a day. The number of share, like, comments, reposts. Right now, when I get to green, I can do 140 a day. That's 4,200 a month. Number of bids I can make, 12 when I become green. Number of listings I can make, one a day, 30 per month. And then the cost to me is only going to be $8 per day or $250 a month. And they're going to take that out of your balance, okay? So trust me, it's not a bad thing to be upgraded to these next levels. You want to be upgraded to these next levels because the higher you get, the higher your earning potential is. So, paying $250 a month to be at the green level is not a big deal because you're going to earn even more by advancing to these different levels. Okay, so I'm getting kind of busy here now with phone calls coming in and people trying to contact me. So I'm going to end this video now and just encourage you to, take a look at Empower, get started in it, and start earning some money and start getting people to see you and seeing your businesses that you have and start promoting them here on Empower. You'll be glad you did. So I thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching the video.